So I've done a little bit of like the world progression for Rush Duels. Like I've got to stage 10, which I guess is kind of decent for very little playing. We were able to get Yugioh up to 20, Luke up to 20. We got Gavin to 18, but we have yet to unlock Roman. So we'll probably do that like off stream at this point. For now though, I just kind of like want to jump into the fray for Rush Duels. For those who don't know, Rush Duels is like a much faster, simplified game state of Yu-Gi-Oh, where the overall like power level of cards is significantly downplayed. So it kind of creates a more fun, engaging experience. Kinda. We'll jump into it. You draw like up to 5 cards per turn. You have as many normal summons as you want. It's a good old time. So let's just jump into PvP with some Rush Duels. Actually, I guess we should do this. So we haven't done too much in terms of deck editing here, but this is kind of like the list that I'm just gonna try. Now, like, there's people who like literally say, I just threw this together. This is actually true. I literally threw this together like 30 minutes before stream, before dinner. We're just using Legend Draw. Honestly, if we're in a bad spot, we could just use it to get ourselves Summon Skull, which is kind of decent. 25, pretty decent. We're playing 1 copy of Lightning Vulcan Door. We're also playing 2 copies of Seven Roads Magician. Seven Roads is actually really cool. I do like the effect of being able to mill the top card, be able to get an attack buff on attributes. And of course you have cards like Seven Roads Witch to be able to summon up easier. Yeah, there's also not a hand limit, I don't think either. So it's definitely different for sure. There's a lot of different little subtleties, but a lot of them don't make a huge difference. Like, honestly, there's so very little playable traps, honestly. Like, we're only playing 3 traps in this entire deck. Seven Roads Magician, Witch, or whatever you want to call her. You can send a card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon a level 7 Dark Attribute Spellcaster type from your hand. So you could technically go for Seven Roads Magician. That's the play too. If you're playing Dark Magician, you can summon him too. But this is actually just pretty good because, again, you're getting more attributes in the grave for Seven Roads and also just be able to get cheated out pretty quickly. We're playing 1 Torn of the Windweaver, discard a card. Change the battle position of a monster. Pretty good. We don't have actually a lot of removal, so shifting something into defense position is actually pretty decent. As you can tell, a lot of times monsters have very little defense in this. I keep wanting to say format, but the style, those just kind of beneficial. Thunder the Thunder, reducing a monster's attack, but also getting more attributes in the graveyard. And again, another thing with Rush Duels, you want to have as little cards in your hand as possible at the end phase, so you get to draw up to 5. 3 copies of Mystic Dealer, so we can be able to send a spellcaster type from your hand to the graveyard, draw the card. Again, just fueling up the attributes, get Seven Roads Magician as high as you can go. And of course, you're drawing. Who doesn't like that? Summon Skull because I'm biased. 2 copies of Wind Guardian Dragon to the Fortress #1. It's a wind attribute, 1400 attack, pretty decent. 2 Dark Sorcerers, Darks, 1500. Same thing with the radio. Again, 1200, 1400, Earths, Gazelle, because again, Earth and also 15. Mystic Water Magician, 14 water attributes. Strange Cat, again, just another spellcaster. We want to have a lot of spellcasters in the deck for Recovery Force, which is basically like our Pot of Avarice in a sense. We're playing Pierce, which gives 1 monster piercing, pretty self-explanatory. Hammer Crush, it's a very bad version of like MST or D-Prism, or not D-Prism, but D-Spell, but we're gonna try how it goes. Recovery Force, recover or recycling our resources, draw a card, not too bad. Darkness Approach is pretty bad, but it's a very expensive Book of Moon. You get rid of 2 cards, change the monster face down to possess position. Again, pretty decent to get over a high attacking monster, but of course to potentially level up your Seven Roads Magician. And then 3 Phantom Binds. It really benefits us if we're placing off against like a very archetype or type focus centric deck. So we're just gonna go for it. Seven Roads Bit, nah, but you said it, right? You said it. This ain't Super Mario Bros. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Splatoon, Donkey Kong Country, Metroid Prime, Pokemon Red and Blue, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, Kyrie's Adventure, Star Force 64, Earthbound, Fire Emblem Awakening, Super Mario Galaxy, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Super Mario, Metroid, Splatoon, Super Mario Odyssey, Donkey Kong Country 2. Nah, this is the game of life. It's good to see you, Bass. Hope you're doing well. How's the homework going? Any better? Not bad, I guess. Told Chat GT. Oh, so you're going with the Chat GPT suggestion. Love it, man. Love it. I don't think I want to dish out 7 roads just yet, so we're just gonna drop the Summon Skull. We'll save 7 roads maybe next turn. I'd rather have it on my turn, which is actually pretty buff, because it only lasts until the end of this turn, so there's really no point. And I guess we'll just set Dark Sorcerer. Probably should have sat the Water Magician, but it's fine. I told I told ChatGPT to type random shit. It just seemed like you typed in Google and just typed in Nintendo and literally just like went down the list. But it's all good. I appreciate you for being here anyway. The project, yeah, all my classes were in a Discord call. We got nowhere, so we gave up. The education system at its finest. I'm sorry, man. I'm still kind of a novice when it comes to, like, with Python and programming in general itself. I've seen some coding and some examples for JavaScript, but it's still definitely very different, especially with, like, writing the code itself. Interesting. Do they not realize we're playing Rush Duels? I'm very concerned. We actually have the 7 road switch, which is actually pretty solid, so we can kind of... Oh, we can't really do that because we don't have enough monsters. We have too many monsters in our zone, unfortunately. That kind of sucks, actually. So I guess we'll set the Phantom Bind. We'll set that. So if you special summon 7 road, this card gains 400 attack. I mean, the 400 is... It's negligible. It's not going to make a big difference. So I guess we'll just summon the 7 roads and then also the 7 roads witch. That's fine. So do the thing. We're going to tell the professor gives extra because we can't do it. It's Tuesday. I mean, fair. If you're in a position where you're not given the resources on how to do the project, like, for real. Giant Tortoise of Greed! This... Like, in regular Yu-Gi-Oh, this would be a great card, but in Rush Duels, I don't... to me, it's not a good card. That's just my personal opinion, though. It's not a good card, because you're basically taking up an extra card to draw the card sooner, but you can't use them. Use 7 roads effect. Oh, we got Thunder in the graveyard. Not too bad. And that's one of the things I've noticed, like, with programming tutorials and just stuff in general. Sometimes, like, the information you're given... Like, they'll teach you how to, like, do something, and then the example of project they give you goes far beyond, like, the capacity of what your skill set has. It's weird. I'm currently going through a few different sites to, like, learn how to do Python. And, yeah, some of them actually had concepts that we never even freaking talked about. I'm like, there's no way I would be able to figure this out. All right, they're actually playing Rush Duels now. There he is. There is ATM, the man, the myth, the legend. How's it going, dude? Good to see you as always, man. I also got to use the extra card booster item. Got the Monster Reborn with the original art. Oh, like the Lost Art promotions? That's awesome. If your opponent has a light monster in the field, it's on to the top grew. One face-up wing type monster in your field gains 1,000 attack. We only have dark types, so that's actually kind of good for us. Unless I have a way to modify it. Do they have a... Oh, they changed Summon Skull to a light type. How do they do that? Oh, with Luminous Parrot. Got it. Okay. With any luck, they'll try to go for something. So they're going for Summon Skull. Our trap loses 100 attack times the things in the grave. Do they have 6 winged beasts in the grave? They have 1. I mean, we're probably gonna win next turn anyway. It doesn't really matter too much. So I guess we'll just do that to save some life points. Like I told my class, but the professor shows us how to make a sandwich and he's asking for a buffet. Pretty much. No, he like showed you how to make a sandwich, but now he's expecting you to make the bread and do all this other things. Oh man, sorry. You'll get it though. You'll get it eventually, Bass. If not, you could just blame the entire educational system. That's what I kind of did. Where we guarded the new Rush mode? Yeah, pretty much. We're giving a try of Rush mode in Duel Links. It's kind of good. It's actually going to be basically like the... That was actually pretty loud. It's basically going to be like the Switch game, but better because I'm not going to constantly compare it to Shadowverse Champions Battle. Oh man, so good. Finished the main quest for Starfield last night, and boy, was I disappointed by the ending. All the build-up and the ending, and it's just flopped. I'm sorry, Mystic. Welcome, by the way. It's good to see you, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Gotta love Bethesda. No, I'm just kidding. Bethesda has, a hit or miss with some of the endings game as well. Hopefully the next game that you have coming up is gonna kind of like, what's the word? Not redemption. Redeem it. That's it. Hopefully, like the next game you have, like just blows your expectation. What's next on the chopping block? You got a White House number? I want to airstrike the college. No, I don't got that. So we got an ability called Strange Forces. This can only be used with level 5 or higher monsters or spellcasters. Change one battle position of a strange kind in your field of someone's defense position. Increase the attack of one level 6 or lower spellcaster, then you can set Recovery Force. I mean, that's kind of cute. I mean, the card itself is cute, but I mean, the fact that it just allows us to kind of like instantly recycle our resources, not too bad. I'm fine with that. One of the things I've noticed about the skills when it comes with the Rush Duel format is they're more restrictive, which is fine. Like very much more restrictive. Baldur's Gate 3 is next. I've heard it's pretty good. I've heard it's good. I'm assuming that will kind of be the Bethesda game that we want it to be. Chat JBT to call an airstrike. I really hope that you don't end up on some list by doing that, by the way. Can't wait to get to Battlegrounds 3. No, I'm just kidding, man. Baldur's Gate 3 does seem pretty good. So weird. Why was it duplicated? Oh, I guess we're both saying it at the same time. All right, Droll. Not good. We got Seven Roads Witch, but I don't want to like actually use her. She's actually like really good at work in tandem with Seven Roads Magician. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna wall up here, chat. We're just gonna wall up. Just create a beautiful wall. By the way, I gotta say, like, I'm actually really starting to dig some of the arts for some of the cards in Rush Duel format, especially some of the classic cards. Like, they looked pretty cool. Seven Roads Witch. Oh, it's a mirror match. That's hilarious. Oh man, they did what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do, but that's fine. Change up just and add big numbers. Looks clean. It does look pretty clean, honestly. Like, one of the things with Rush Duels is like it's so much simplified. Like, they flat out list the requirement here and the effect. Like, it's so clean, crisp, and just to the point. It's great. I can't really do anything on that. We're gonna save the Phantom Bind for our follow-up turn. If we can get really lucky, we can draw 7 roads and 1 creature we can just normal summon and just go from there. That's really all we need. Didn't get shit, but that's okay. We got Summon Skull. Look at this boy. He's so good. All right. Tribute. Bring out the Summon Skull. Summon Roads Witch, I think, is only in hand, right? Special summon levels from your hand. Yes, it's only hand. Okay. We could do the thing. Cards in gray. We have 3 in the grave already. Or is this not a... is one of them not a spellcaster? Oh, that's a thunder. Okay. So we'll do this. We might just get lucky and rip 7 roads from doing this really quick. So we're going to do that. So to do this, we're going to use Recovery Force. We're going to return these 3 back to the deck. Come on, big money, big money, big money. No, that's terrible. Okay, that's fine. We can actually use this. No, we can't. We don't have enough cards to discard. So we can have 7 roads clash with 7 road. No, that's fine, actually. So go to combat. We'll swing at 7 roads Magician. And then we'll have 7 roads Witch swing at the face down. That's hilarious. The cat is everywhere. I think that's good. So next turn, we may be able to just defeat 7 roads Magician if they go with Summon Skull, but it's hard to say. Recovery Force, interesting. They're probably going to try to recycle back the 7 roads Magician. I don't see for how YG Omega because of the text for that. I mean, fair enough. YG Omega so far from when I played it's a great application, honestly. Dustin and myself will have a project eventually that's going to utilize YG Omega, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be really, really fun. Oh, we got Pierce. Thank God. That's good. Send a card from your hand to the graveyard, destroy. I mean, we could do that. So we'll use that. We'll pitch Darkness Approaches. So I think we don't have to worry about using the Book of Moon anymore. Pierce, it was just a bait. Hopefully they have more sages. They will. They definitely will. It's just a matter of time for when they actually do it, because again, there's more characters to introduce, so they're going to increase it based off of that. But yeah, they'll add more for sure. I'm not worried about that at all, Puka. Do you like the Rush Duel format so far? Like, what are your thoughts on it? Because I know you went pretty much into it. Made any progress into DQ Treasures last time? Of course not. Of course not. It's a stream game. I can't stream the stream games off stream. Or I can't play the off stream games off stream. It just kills the story. Can you imagine, like, you're watching Naruto Shippuden and then, like, Kishimoto's like, oh, I watched the last 5 episodes myself, so you're gonna miss this context. I try to stick it on stream. Another 7 Roads Witch. So why would they do that? Are they just gonna crash? Yo, this dude is playing my deck. Oh my god, this is like almost word for word, bar for bar. That's hilarious. And do I want to keep the Phantom Witch? Same type in the opponent's graveyard. I guess we can use Phantom's Bind to kind of free up our back row. We got 100 off of that. That's fine. All right. Unfortunately, we can't do this. Are traps hard once per turn? Maybe. Mystic Dealer. That's kind of decent. Because we got the Lightning Volcanador, so that's pretty good. All face of monsters. So we got to discard an attribute with Dark, which we don't have. Oh my god. That's scary. All right, so normal. I won't fight after the 3 additional quests we get. Oh, dude, no worries. If you want to keep playing, dude, by all means, go for it. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, clutch. Oh man. All right. So yeah, we're gonna normal summon. I want to say I read this right, so we might be able to get over his summon skull without taking damage. So tribute those boys. Use the effects. Pitch this. Oh! Oh man, let's go. All right, now we're cooking, chat. We're cooking. Go to combat. Swing for the 9. And then I think Winged Dragon should probably be able to get this over. Oh man, it's Howling Bird. That's fine. Pass turn. I asked my friend Sam to sing a song about the iPhone, and then Sam sung. Oh man, that's good. That's out of this world. It's in this galaxy though, but it's out of this world. Plus, I need to edit the voting videos. I mean, that's a good way to look at it. I finally finished the Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy video. Thank God. So yeah, that'll be coming out probably tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoy that. We got Pierce. That's beautiful. Check grave. What's in the grave really right now? We can use her to recycle 7 Roads Witch. So I'm actually kind of in favor of doing that. So let's do that. So recover her, and yeah, that's fine. We don't need the cat. We got quite a bit of that. We actually got some sauce. We actually got some pretty good sauce here right now. So well, we can do quite a bit of things. So use Mystic. Oh wait, Mystic Dealer requires a spellcast to be discarded. Is it worth it? I don't know. So first we'll use Hammer Crush. We're gonna pitch the Winged Dragon. Pop the middle back row. Oh my god, I need to check this player's deck. They might be playing the same thing we're playing. Which is fine with me. It's great. It's great. Yeah, we're gonna tribute off the Mystic Seer. I wish I read the fact that it requires a spellcaster to use its effect, but it's fine. We'll put the Hollowing Bird into attack mode. We'll then use Pierce on our big bad bird. The cool thing is with the bird and Winged Dragon Guard of the Fortress, they're not really nullified in effect by Phantom Bind because they're one of a kind, in a sense. So swing with Lightning Volcanador. Ooh, that's good damage. That is good damage. Swing for 14 and go for game. We got this. We have like no dragons, so I don't care, bro. Oh, we have 1 dragon in grave. Okay. Oh man, this honestly, for throwing this deck together like a little bit before stream, I'm actually liking how this is playing. I want to take a look at their deck though. Because, like, come on, I'm seeing a lot of similarities here. Like, we barely have any Rush Duel cards in it, so, you know, you can only do so much, but come on. All right, so I do have Curry bot, but I feel like you need to play 3 if you want to play this card, because it recurs itself. Diabolic King Beetle, don't have this. Then the top card of your deck to the graveyard. 1 face a monster on the field against attack equal to the number of level 1 monsters in your graveyard. This is very interesting. They're doing a level... Oh, I see what they're doing here. They're playing level 1 Diabolic King Beetle Pump and... It's like the penny stock of level 1s. I mean, I kind of like this idea. And it kind of makes sense. I feel like if they have more level 1 spellcasters, like this could be pretty good. Because like they can use Recovery Force onto it. They can get some better application from some of the different spellcaster types, but I kind of like this idea. This is wholesome. I like it. All right, and as you can tell, here's what we're rocking with. It's just attribute 7 roads fun stuff. All right, you got over it. Yes, I did get over it. I actually put in quite a bit of editing work into it, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. ATM actually did see the video early because he's kind of like my, he and I kind of go back and forth.
Rush dueling against Luke is always a blast.
Yugioh!
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. 7 Roads Witch. Oh, we got a double pierce. This is awful. Wow. We're kind of bricking here, chat. Kind of don't really want to do this, but sure. We got to draw cards. We got to draw cards. I'm assuming if they're playing Luke, they might be playing like the multi-hit dragon deck that's been floating around. But we'll see. Called it. Send 1 card from your hand. This card can attack twice. No, it's not too. I think there's actually a pretty good ability that can actually work with this and just allow it to do like quite a bit of damage. Lizard Soldier. Yo, classic card, but they gave the dude a background. Major upgrade. I love it. I mean, Phantom Bind's gonna be pretty good against this matchup because we have Luke's gonna be playing a ton of dragons. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Draw. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, we at least can be able to bring out 7 Roads Magician, so that's kind of good. I might actually just play off 1 of the Pierces so I can kind of get that off the field. Darkness Approaches. Yeah, we'll probably do that so I can pop the back row, because I think the dragon actually has like a pretty decent trap support. Or Dragonic Force. I forget the card they use. But they do have something. So give 7 Roads Magician Pierce. We'll then use Hammer Crush. We're going to discard the Darkness Approaches. We're going to pop the back row. Dragonic Pressure. Yeah, that's what it is. Destroy all monsters, send 3 types to the graveyards. Destroy all monsters if you control. Wow, that's actually, it's just a board wipe. That's actually pretty good. Use a USR spell. Yes, indeed. And also, Ichimaru, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. How are you enjoying the new Rush Duel format going on in Duel Links? I'm not really feeling... I mean, it depends what they bust out here, but we might be able to do something kind of decent. We do have the Phantom Bind sent down, so we'll see what happens. Oh, it's a very good card. It's good because if you're in a bad state, you could just board wipe the entire board. And then especially summon a level 4 from your graveyard in a defense position, it's good because it floats something. Dragius, let's go. We actually played this in Yu-Gi-Oh! Dawn of the Battle Royale, that Switch game for Rush Duels, a long time ago. So he's making a comeback. So he's at level 25. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. So if he could really load up his graveyard with more dragons, we might be able to take it out. He needs to put in a few more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not a dragon. No. Oh, if only he put another dragon, we could have done something. We gotta try the new My Hero Battle Royale. I actually have it on Steam, like saved, so for sure, dude. Is it good? Like, what kind of is it? Can you give me some more information about it? We're not dead, but we're in a pretty bad spot. Oh, we took the 0 from Super Sports Pitcher. Yes, I'm gonna make myself draw Summon Skull. Oh, that's painful. Recovery Force is good though. We can actually use that right now. Let's give Mystic Seer because he could be potentially be able to give us more card advantage. Every time. This is the second time. I'm actually okay with this. This is the second time he's dead. We actually have no spellcasters. That's hilarious. All right. What do we want to do here? So send a card from your hand to the graveyard. Send out a Magar. Yes, we can attack over Draglia. So that's actually pretty solid. So I think we might have to do that. So use this. We'll send the Force to the grave. Reduce that by 3. All right. So that's good. He can swing over that. We only have 600 life points, so we have to be really careful. Yeah, we should be careful. Oh, we should be careful. Likelihood of them having Pierce is... we haven't seen any examples of it, just a lot of life point recovery, so Pierce might not be part of the equation we have to deal with. You can send a card from your hand to the graveyard. All face-up monsters. They lose 300 attack to the... Okay, that's fine. Dragolis is light, so that's not going to affect that at all. So Summon Skull would probably be the better option to go for based off its base attack. Plus, we have a monster defense position. As much as I would love to hit this, we got to get rid of Draglius. Because I'd rather keep Summon Skull than not. I've heard it's pretty solid outside the gotcha mate. Oh, gotcha! Yeah, I'm just kidding. Locking new characters behind the insane free-to-play paywalls. Plays like 2 and 3. Total 24 players in a match. Interesting. Okay, I'm down to check it out, man. I'll see about getting it installed on Steam after the stream, and then me and you we'll set up a time and My Hero it out. Do all the characters play like akin to their strengths, or are they just like masked differently, if that makes sense? Because like I know like with My Hero 1's Justice, it didn't seem like a whole lot of characters had that much uniqueness to some of their fighting ability. But it's been years since I played it too.
Things are about to get heavy.
They're about to get heavy. Gravity Pressure Dragon, that is not good. Then one face up card from your hand to the graveyard. One of your opponent's monsters loses 700. Bro, that is good. So I'm assuming he's going to follow up with like a tribute summon. So that's going to put it down to 1800. So they either have something to force up his attack, or they're just going to summon another multi-hit Draglius. That I'm not sure. I was waiting to see if you wanted to check it out if you haven't looked into it. I have it a wish list like a while ago. I just haven't jumped into the game yet.
Show yourself. I summon a monster.
Lesser Dragon. Another classic card. I love it. I don't think we have this one though, unfortunately, because this is a Pierce, right? Yeah, it's a Pierce.
I activate Twin Edge.
Twin Edge can attack twice. Or does it attack directly? Oh, it can attack twice. Okay.
Get ready to battle.
Wait, what are they doing? Why?
Down. I attack with
Is there an ability or something I'm just not that I'm missing?
You're not gonna beat me.
I mean, it makes sense they did that to get rid of cards in their hand.
I won't give up.
Interesting. I mean, you know, they get to draw more cards, and that's fine. Ooh, 7 roads. That's actually pretty solid. So we do have Pierce. So we can switch this to defense position, get a ton of damage on board, summon 7 roads, and then just do some damage from there. So I think we don't have enough monsters to normal summon to get both on the field. So I think we gotta... Yeah, they could have won probably on that one, but they just chose not to, which is interesting. So I could do 25, and then I could do 4. We could take a gamble, and then... Yeah, because we could get the effect, and we don't have to attack with that and commit to it. So I think that's fine. So get rid of Winged Dragon. Guardian of the Fortress, number 1, 2, 1? Yeah. Use effect though. We could pitch. We can keep. Yeah, we can keep you. Change you to defense. Normal summon you. And then we're going to summon the boy, Seven Roads Magician. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. It didn't make any sense because they had no real answer to over summon Skull, even with the reduction. If they don't have Phantom Bind, they lost. And honestly, even if they do have Phantom Bind, I don't think it's enough. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We got the game. Yay! I did the thing. What a comeback. Let's go, Yugioh. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, next duel. Oh, I did not expect to actually win that, especially when we opened, because we opened up pretty rough in that one, but that's all good. All right, next duel. That was huge. It was interesting. I didn't really understood when, like at some point, I thought they were gonna do something with like the double attacker. I thought they had like a tribute summon out for Summon Skull, and they were just gonna go for game, but they didn't. That's kind of like there was probably a misplay along the way, which makes sense. This format's only been out like since like what, Friday? So a lot of people are just trying to probably like figure out what they want to do. Honestly, I don't even know how many people are who followed like the OCG to see what was popping off in the Rush Duel format. I know I sure as hell didn't. Hydro Magician. Yo, they're loading it up really good. Holy crap, so many attributes. Add a 7 Rose Magician and Torma the Windweaver. So good. So Phantom Bind is going to be extremely good in this game matchup, so that's pretty good to see. Thunder doesn't have enough to get over it, unfortunately. It's still going to be a little bit shy, so I guess we got to go for the normal summon 7 roads, mill the top card, attack over, set Darkness Approaches, and then just pass turn. Hopefully we can do something kind of decent from that. I think I actually prefer 7 Rose Magician's animation in Duel Links, believe it or not, than Dawn of the Battle Rush right now. All right, do the thing. Oh my god, no! Our second oh, that's fine. We have to deal with our losses. We could always potentially get Recovery Force and bring it back, but that's just annoying. Pass turn. Honestly, though, I mean, if Rush Duel format cards actually did make it to the TCG, I would probably pick up some. Mix It Dealer's so good. Discard a spellcaster, draw a card. It does everything the deck wants to do. They'll probably pitch, like, maybe a wind. Oh, a fire. They already had a fire, but I guess that works. Wait, Fire Golem's a spellcaster? Place a monster on a... Oh, yeah. I kind of opted not to play Fire Golem just because the defense position effect doesn't make a whole lot of sense intrinsically. Yo! Yes! This is good! It's not 7 roads. Phantom Bind is so good. Yes! Oh my god, that is so amazing. I wanted to play Dark Magician, but I opted not because Phantom Bind would be a hindrance to it. Yo! Oh man, it's so good. Phantom Bind is like easily so far the MVP of our matches. These cases, oh, it's all good. Congratulations on the rank up. Would you like to submit the deck and rank up your replay? Sure, why not? I need to get some street cred established. Like, I mean, if I could actually pull a Dark Magician Girl in the main set they have going on right now, I might consider tinkering around with the Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl build, but unfortunately, I'm 9 cards left in this stupid set, and we have not pulled DMG. Konami really likes to mess with us. It's hilarious. We pulled like almost everything else besides DMG and Yamiru the Dark Delayer. It's great. Good job, Konami. Love it. Oh well. Anyway, back to PvP. I mean, at the end of this night, we probably should be able to have enough gems to be able to get the next 9 packs potentially. So I think that's gonna be kind of good. No, not store. What am I doing? All right. Oh, back to PvP. After we see the balloons just fly. I'm like really tired. Yeah, back to here. Clean, dude. It's so good. All right. It's actually kind of funny. Like, I was thinking about potentially picking up the Dawn of the Rush Duel sequel that Japan got, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because this is probably going to fill the itch for Rush Duels, and there's a higher, bigger player install base to play against too. Oh, this is rough. 2 Phantom Binds. Please be a decent monster like Summon Skull. Shit, I swear I'm not. I don't have hacks. I don't have hacks. All right. Set 2. We'll summon Dark Sorcerer, and then we'll summon the Summon Skull. Be Heart of the Card. I guess. Heart of the Cards, right? Bastard. I mean, you're putting F's in Chows, but I mean, you're putting F's in chat. I'll take that over doubts. That's fine. Yeah, Miyuki has the luck here. I don't disagree with you on that. The fact that we're only playing and can only play 1 copy of Summon Skull, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Oh, Spark does. Oh, 200 is right. Yeah, that's right. Give me Pierce and 7 roads. Oh my god. Well, okay. I'll say in my defense, we're playing multiple copies of each, so that could have happened to anyone. I should also just keep my mouth shut at this point. This is ridiculous. All right, so we'll summon the boys. If we drew 2 Pierces, that would have been insane. So at least I didn't call for that, although that would have been hilarious. No hacks here. I could never do that. We will go with Pierce on... Yeah, we'll go with 7 roads. I'm not going to set the other... No, we'll keep the other slot open just in case we need to use it. Swing at the set middle one. Look how clean, by the way, Celtic Guardian, look how clean this art looks. It's so good. And then swing. Masaki, the Legendary Samurai. It's actually a retrain. At first I thought they just redid his art, but no, this is a retrain. Instead of Masaki, the Legendary Swordsman, it's Samurai. He's a bit more stronger. It's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Darkness Approaches. Okay. If I were them, I'd probably flip maybe the 7 roads because it just is a pretty powerhouse. Okay, Summon Skull's fine too. I mean, the thing is, like, Darkness Approaches, it's such a heavy cost. 2 cards. So they have Curse of Dragon. Do they have any dragons engraved? They have 1. So unfortunately, that's not gonna really do anything, so I'll just let it go through. With the core, my favorite one is the Dragonic card. That's 2300 attack. Reminds me of the Dragooni boss main monster. Yeah, the art is really good. Ooh, this is actually pretty solid, actually. Honestly, I wonder how they're gonna introduce maximum summon into this format if they're gonna do it. Pierce is good, but not what we need. So we'll summon her. 7 Roads Witch is fine. We'll normal summon Water Magician. I also really like this retrain of Water Magician's art. It looks great, honestly. 7 Roads Magician. Oh, not the Recovery Force. We really could have used that, but that's fine. Looking good. Looking good. You go. Like, look at Curse of Dragons retrain. That looks sick. It's not really a retrain, just like redone art. And also, sorry if my voice starts giving out. I actually did do some overtime today, so we're gonna put like a 50 to 60 hour work week this week. And we also have the Phantom Binds, but they're playing a little bit of everything here, so I'm not really sure how viable it's gonna be. But again, when I first started seeing the booster box and stuff like that, from what we're seeing, I figured everyone's either gonna build spellcasters or dragons. Blue Medicine's actually pretty decent for life point recovery. Thunder is actually good. It's just a good pitcher, and also reducing 300 attack is pretty huge in this format, honestly. Yami Ruler, the Dark Delayer. This dude's art is actually pretty sick in the animation, by the way. It's clean. But also, like, the cards, like, overall, I don't know, I just kind of dig it. Like, where the attack, defense, the levels, it's just good. For whatever reason, though, the legends, oh wait, no, it's still the same. They just have the legend icon here. For whatever reason, I thought this was like up here, but we'll see. Are we gonna time out? I think we're gonna time out. There it is. Oh man, too much Heart of the Cards action, I guess. So that's fine. I'll actually take that replay. We'll take those. All right. So far, deck is doing what it wants. I might do a little bit of tweaking here and there just because we're kind of getting a lot of like bricks, especially with the spell and trap shenanigans. But I need to see a bit more examples of it popping up here. Because I do like Darkness Approaches. Like, if we're in a really bad state, until we get better cards to actually use for spell and traps, it's gonna work. There's some pretty decent traps we'll probably get in the next expansion, but, you know, that's the next expansion. We have to get to that point first. Okay. Potential. The Mystic Dealer's good. We can use it to normal summon, then we can use it to pitch off Stream Cat, draw another card, most likely get a monster based on our ratios, and then we can summon 7 roads. So that should be fine. 300, so we'll have at least 2 different attributes, so he can get over Dragius, so that's fine too. And we can assume that that's probably going to be the destroy the board and then put a monster from your grave to the fence position. Oh, Dragon Knight of Darkness. Yo, this looks like some Adventure Quest level shit. I love it. Watch this. We're going to draw the really bad MST. Oh, thank God I was wrong. Thank God I was wrong. All right. Normal. Normal summon dealer. Send Cat to the grave. Water Magician. I mean, it's also a water type. It's fine. Are the effects, are monster effects hard once per turn or soft once per turns? I don't actually know. Let's find out though. Oh, they're soft once per turns. Okay, good. That's good to see. No. It's an Aqua? Oh my God, no. Oh, I thought it was a magician. I'm sad. Oh my God. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Normal. Oh my God. I thought this was a I thought it was a spellcaster. Does it not look like a spellcaster? All right. Anyway. Actually, I misplayed. I should have put that in defense position. It's fine. Oh, this was a big misplay. No, it's fine. Faster. Because what I should have done is kept the Darkness Approach in our hand to use it as cost for Torn of the Windweaver. Put this in defense position, then we could have attacked over everything and crashed into the 1000 monster. But, you know, it is what it is. When you live stream and play card games, you know, sometimes you make misplays. It's what we call content. What does this one do? If only had a filter to filter only spellcasters. Puka, the worst thing about it is that's what I fucking did for building this deck. I made all the spellcasters first, and then I filled it with other attributes. So the best thing about it is I did do this. But I didn't read my cards. As a Yugioh player, we tend not to do that. But it's fine. It's gonna be fine. We got anime pro tag here, so we can't lose. Summon Skull. I'm sorry, like, for right now, I feel like this is going to be the best legend monster. Dark Magician's cool and all, but the fact that it only costs 1 attribute, you can't tell me Summon Skull's not, you know, good. They got the gravity, that's good. Phoenix Dragon probably allowed them to get that off of that. So they can't do the attack reduction, so that's not terrible. We're going to lose all of our creatures. We still have this card. So, I mean, it's not like we're dead, but we're not in the best state. Though we could turn this around. If we could, like, draw into our second copy of Seven Roads Magician, that'll be enough to get over Summon Skull, and then we could probably draw into another monster to deal with Gravity Press Dragon. That's what it is. We do draw 5 cards, so the likelihood of drawing it out is not not impossible. I mean, that's something, but it's kind of a gamble if I want to take So no, we can get over the Summon Skull just fine. Yeah, we can use Lightning Volcanadora, dude. Yeah, because we can send him to the grave. Yeah, so we could do that. That's fine. I kind of wish we could have used Mixes here for the Drawler for Mythic Dealer, but we kind of can't. Because we need to have a Dark Ash in your hand, which is Dark Sorcerer. Unfortunately, the Pierce is just very situational. I do like it in the deck, though, but it's just not really playing out as much as I'd like it to be. So set that. To get over the Summon Skull, at least. In the Rush Duels, there isn't Dragonic Guard yet, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see. So they have 21 cards left in decks. They're going to draw 5, putting them at 16. The likelihood of them hitting the Dragius is pretty high. So... oh yeah, Gravity Press Dragon's effect is still a thing too. Fierce and Darkness approach. Sports Dragon Pitcher, look at that, he's going so hard. It's so good. Special summon a Spore from your fan, then you turn your level 6 or lowers cannot attack. So I mean, it's kind of good for recursion for value in your graveyard, but only for like when you're making that big push. Aside from that, it's not that good. So they're gonna be taking 6, 19. So 6 here, 15 from that, so that's 21. So we're taking 38 overall. So we'll have 700 left over. Not looking good. We could potentially do a heavy push if we can open with 7 roads, 1 Phantom Bind, and a way to summon 7 roads, but we'll see what happens. Summon Skull is good, and we did get Phantom Bind. So we actually kind of drew what we were hoping for. That's neat. I think we're going to have to go with the Summon Skull on this one, just because obviously 7 roads is good for the 1 turn, but its reduction is not something I don't want to deal with. So we'll summon Skull. We can then summon Dark Sorcerer. We can just use that to attack over, or I'm sorry, crash into Gravity Press Dragon. Okay, I kind of like that idea. That's good. We don't really need to use Pierce yet, so swing and crash that. And then we'll attack over the Flame Guardian too. All right, so they have 16, so they're gonna get to, okay. Next turn, I'd imagine we'll probably draw into a Recovery Force, which we may try to summon 7 roads next turn, and then using Gravity or Recovery Force next turn. We're playing 2 or 3 copies in the deck, so it's going to be pretty strong that we'll draw into it since we haven't hit it just yet. No, the darkness approaches. Called it. That's so good. Walks, good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. How are you doing? How are you enjoying Rush Duel format, by the way? This is not a bad card. It does the job. And they like if they try to like summon something big and go for it, it might be possible. 7 a.m. for me? Damn, that's early. Well, at least for me. Are you a normal or like a morning person, or are you just up early? So they have a lot of dragons in Grave. Like a lot of dragons. It's an important counter to Yami Ruler. It's good. It's good. I honestly do run a copy or two in my deck too. It just gets work done. Yo, we're not dead yet. Let's go, Phantom Bind for the win. Thank God Summon Skull's living for another day. And yo, our 7 Rose Magician is going to be stacked when we actually get him on the field. Oh, thank God. Like, Phantom Bind is just so good mid to late game, especially like against these like archetype tribal decks. If we could draw a 7 Rose Witch and Recovery Force, we might be able to do something. We got Recovery Force and a second copy of Phantom Bind. So I do like to see that. We need to use Recovery Force because we don't have enough monsters to summon Road, unfortunately. So we could pitch the Pierce, but you need to keep the other Gravity Bind. So I guess we're going to try to go for Recovery Force first. No, we want to get as much normal summon as possible. Oh, I do too. I do too. Here's the heart of the cards. Fuck! Ow! It's all over. It's all over, Yugi. We tried. We tried, but you know, we horribly succeeded. We horribly failed. That's fine. The Steelix lads, good to see you. It's been pretty good, honestly. I'm really enjoying this little I wouldn't say distraction, but difference in format. I hope you're doing well, by the way. It's been a while. How's it going? Then a card, Hammer Crush, you're dead to me. I actually might. It's good against Phantom Bind, so we have to keep it in the deck, right? We kind of have to. I'm sad now. It's fine. Well, actually, if we can get them to become over cocky, we might not be dead just yet. So discard Pierce, discard this, flip this boy face down, and then I think we'll set that, but don't tell him what it is. No, we'll keep Pierce as like just back row bait. Yeah, we got to do the one. We got to do the damage. Let's go. Dorado, I appreciate your hard work and service, but unfortunately it's not enough, and we might be dead. Slugger. If they don't summon anything over our creature, no, fuck, we're dead. We tried. Gravity, yeah, they got 2 monsters, so it's fine. Even with Twin Edge is actually pretty good because they can attack twice by sending a card from the hand to the graveyard, and they can just attack twice. Yeah, with Gravity Press, they can send the final card to the hand of the graveyard, reduce her attack. It is what it is. But if we could actually get Multi-Strike to be defeated by, this actually be kind of cool. This actually be kind of cool. They had to attack with that, sure. Just use Phantom Bind. I mean, the fact we can destroy it with Dorado, I appreciate you. A Spirit of the Forest powered by the surrounding trees and wildlife. She did good. She did good. First loss of the night. You know what? I'll take it. Personally, I can't play Classic Yu anymore. Sending pattern in F Classic Yu is too complex and long for nothing. Try to wait my opponent for playing 5 minutes nonstop swinging at the first hand trap. Yeah, like normal, like current TCG right now compared to Rush Duels is just such a difference. I kind of felt the same way. Like I didn't really get back into the TCG on a casual level until like Master Duel dropped into again. But even then, like if I want to play something a bit more akin to like conventional Yu-Gi-Oh, like the GOAT format is always fun. Go format's always a fun time. Hit Cog early this morning after an all-night grind. I used Pure Dragons. Good job, Steelix Lad. So you're using like the Luke multi-Dragonless deck? Or were you playing like Speed Duels? Now that we actually have Rush Duels, I have to distinguish what I'm talking about. But I've also, like Duel Links is like a nice little in between where it's like, it's not as fast as like the TCG or with hand traps and stuff like that, but it's not as slow as like old school Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like a nice little balance. And of course, the limited card pool definitely has a beneficial for that as well. This is a really nice middle ground. Yeah, with Rush Duels, it's definitely a bit more than a middle ground. It's like another road because it's very akin to like Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. One of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Games of all time. If anyone's played Forbidden Memories, you know, that's the good stuff. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon all day. Let's go. That's a bunch of 1,500 beaters. I can't really do too much on that. Another road, really? Yeah, you caught the pud, right? You caught the pud. It's so good. It's so good. Dark Sorcerer is good for the application we have with like our Vulcan, so I might want to keep that in our opening hand, but if not, we'll just summon Skull. He's so good. He's always there for us. This card is like legit always there. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. We'll keep Dark Sorcerer because Dark Sorcerer actually has another application when it's using our level 7. So I think we're gonna go with that. I don't think it really mattered, honestly, depending on which one we attack. Dragonic Resonance with the Berkey Strike being a 1 for the 1 to 10 to 20. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I need to kill it a filter format, Edison format of the deck editor and Master Duel, but they're just too lazy. I would love if Konami actually gave us more formats in Master Duels because it just means more different ways to play. Like, don't get me wrong, the events they do periodically is really good. And why the fuck are you playing 7 roads? That's Luke. I'm just kidding. You do you. But yeah, like for Master Duel, having like alternate formats would be huge. But you know, I don't know if we'll ever get to that point, unfortunately. I would love for them to actually have alternate formats that aren't just like events that are limited time, but like just classic would be good. Unfortunately, 7 roads, they're not playing a bunch of different attributes. Why not give me the opportunity of that's weird. Check Grave. Unfortunately, they're playing a mishmash of decks, so Phantom Bind isn't going to be as good as it could be. So no, we're gonna hold off. I'll take the 15. That's fine. Duel Links has come a long way. It really has, man. It really, really has. It is definitely aggro. Definitely aggro. We got the Mystic Seer, which is good. We got Hammer Crush, which is fine too. We can pitch the Pierce. I don't see this really being too viable right now. Sure, we have Torna, but I don't want to put that many resources just putting the Grave. Oh, good call. Good call. Normal. Please draw into a tribute summon, please. Oh god, that's like the most not tribute thing we could have drawn into. All right, that's painful. Hang on a sec. So if I leave it as it is, he'll use the effect. Okay, so we're better off probably just attacking into this so they don't use Gravity Press Dragon's effect to reduce it, then 7 rows to attack into it. This way we're saving life points, kind of. But honestly, I'm really excited for when they actually start expanding more sets into this. I feel like the 1 starter deck and the 1 booster box just isn't enough for a lot of different strategies. Oh, the Summon Skull. So we're taking some damage. We're taking some damage here, folks. Let's see. So check Grave. Do I really want to use it? No. We're not going to do it. In fact, 3 of the starter deck building Pure Light is really effective. Oh, I believe it. Probably dead. Oh, we're probably there, yeah. So we're not dead. So I'm going to hold off on that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're probably dead. Well, actually, I mean, Recovery Force could potentially yeet us into something decent. Who knows? We might draw into our, whatchamacallit, 7 stars Magician. 7 stars Magician, yeah. Is it always Mystic Dealer? You draw, I swear, like every time I've activated Recovery Force, it's always Mystic Dealer. I might actually have to review the stream and just confirm that, because I swear, every time we use it, it's always Mystic Dealer. Maybe one day, but I need a damn coffee. I feel that. I actually did not have coffee today, and I usually do. So I'm fucked with that draw. If I'm going down on my own accord, damn it. All right, go to combat. So we can do something skull. But I mean, 1 a.m.? Are you normally like up this late, or do you have to like go to work or school or something now? GG. I think I might want to take a look at our deck list really quick here. For the time being, I've actually just been kind of focusing. I've been trying to avoid like net decking right now and just rocking with this. Let's see here. So Hammer Crush we could probably cut actually. This isn't really coming up too often. Go to filter. We'll filter through attack, and we'll also sort out through type. So let's switch over to spellcasters. That's kind of like the theme of the deck here. I don't have anything important tomorrow. If I feel like I need to be up at 1 to 2 p.m. Oh, that's not too bad. I saw a lot of people trying to include other engine to try to catch early dark and light with the effect of the boss spots, which is clearly more easy with the right skill in the card just to turn to your opponent to the right light. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because like if you add in like too many engines, especially like with Rush, like I feel like it just doesn't become as focused, and you trying to like pop up might not likely happen. So I can definitely see that being part of the equation here. So this thing is actually pretty good, especially with like the clear like spread of attributes we have. It's been pretty good. 7 Roads is fine. 7 Roads Witches. Oh, we have 2 copies actually. No, I think the 2-to-1 is fine. 2-to-1 is fine. Torn of the Weaver is really good, especially when we combine it with Pierce and just loading up our graveyard. Thunder, same thing, but just attack reduction. That's fine. We could actually probably cut one of these actually. We just basically have it there as a normal spellcaster, earth type attribute, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see, Acel Wonder Splat. Send the top card of your deck to give it this turn. 1 face of spellcaster type on the field. Gains 200 attack. Thanks to you, I'm pretty up. I try to like watch people out their deck on Duel Links meta, but I prefer my version of the deck. Jujutsu Kaisen commercial? Yo, let's go. Yo, that's like one of the best commercials you can get. Season 2 has been so good. So good. Shibuya Arc, hell yeah. Are they making a new Assassin's Creed? I think they're making a new one. I'm not 100% sure. Unfortunately, I'm not the biggest Assassin's Creed fan. I haven't had a lot of time with the series, so I have like very little opinion on them. Meant ad for Assassin's Creed. Oh man, Twitch is listening. 7. We're gonna keep it at a 2-to-1 ratio, so that's fine. Someone card from here. The graveyard change the attack of 1 to 15. I mean, Mask of Volos can get over itself, but fine. I think we're good. Well, actually, wait a minute. This is a 2000. We could no, because we already have Summon Skull that already suits the power. So far, we just haven't drawn enough monsters. So I'm trying to like cut down the deck size. I think we could probably cut, because it's not a spellcaster, but just an Aqua instead. We'll actually cut this down by 1, get it down to 30. See if that just helps with like drawing normal monsters we can normal summon. What a Chad you are. we kind of went gung-ho. I had nothing going on with my gems for Duel Links, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just stimulate the Rush Duel economy by just pretty much buying out the booster box. I'm on my 3rd run through the box. I just need my 3rd Draglius Yami rolling through Hammer Shot. Let's go. Remember the Mimi event brings me the gems I need? Honestly, probably. Events are just a great time to be able to get access to gems. Like when the KC Cup comes up around, that's always like my favorite time just because gems galore. We don't have a whole lot of things we can do here besides just summon the Chad Skull. Summon Skull. When is the next KC Cup? Probably not for a while because they just recently did one, did they not? I think it was not too long ago. But they're also kind of doing like a Rush Duel event. Also, does anybody know if you can do Dream tickets with Rush cards, or is it still just exclusively Speed Duel? Because they did give us Dream tickets. Sparks. Even the art for Sparks is better than the original. Oh, they T-set and pass? All right, draw. Not too shabby. So summon this. We just had to discard a card? Yes. Let's go a little aggro here, shall we, chat? So sacrifice this. Still speed exclude. I mean, it's still not too bad. Maybe we might get our own different ones for it, but it'd be kind of nice. I love this art, by the way. This art is so cool. Like, if the TCG ever does get Celtic Guardian as a Rush Duel card, I'll definitely just have to add it to my own personal card collection. I just like how it looks. Unfortunately, we don't have enough information on what they're really playing. Phantom Bind. Why would you use Phantom Bind right now? All right. I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Their steel decks I would have been able to need 2 cards for the farming. They're 2 for the characters and the red keys, which I'm extremely low on. I mean, getting red keys shouldn't be too bad, right? What are the other cards you need to farm besides what you just mentioned? I need 3 psychic boosts around the 3rd, and let's. Oh, gotcha. I mean, that shouldn't be too bad, right? Those are, one of them is a super. They're both supers, right? Did you see the best rarity in Rush Duel IRL? Some of the Rush Duel cards I have seen floating around on eBay just look gorgeous. They really do look good. Yummy Ruler. We do have the out technically, so I'm not too concerned. Let's see. Both SR, one from Yugioh, one from Ramen. I mean, not too shabby. Like, it's like sometimes just grinding for the drops isn't the fun, but at least it's not too hard to get to. I actually still need to unrock Ramen, actually, now that you mentioned it. Check Ray, they have 1. They have 1. I mean, that's fine. Losing Torn isn't the end of the world. They make me want they make me think the card by Vanguard in many different ways. I've actually only played Vanguard through the, like, their Duel Links version of Zero. It's not bad, but I already played too many card games where me trying to, like, add any more to my repertoire is just gonna, it's just gonna kill it. Like, I already play Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh. I just recently started picking up One Piece because One Piece is actually pretty fun. And, of course, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, One Piece. Yeah, there's actually quite a bit. And I've also played Shadowverse, too. I was like, wait, there's another one. I know there's another one, but damn, I couldn't think of Shadowverse for whatever reason. Seven Roads Magician. Let's lead ourselves to victory. Because we're just that good. You know, the Dragon Ball TCG online. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember they did like a huge announcement about a beta for it, but I never really got much more information about that. Honestly, with the Dragon Ball Super TCG, if that does get an online format, hell, I'll make an account. Super's card game is not too bad at all. Let's have fun here, shall we? Thunder, use your effect. Pitch you. Yami Ruler. Yes. Yeah, it's fine. I think he has Pierce, but it's fine. We can have Thunder go for the win-win. Oh man, Yuga lost to Yuga. It's like fighting yourself. You can't, do you win or do you lose in that regard? We have obtained a gift. Let's go. When I said on low red keys, I have like 186. Honestly, I'm actually kind of curious. Let's see. How many red keys do I actually have? I don't tend to go to the gate at all, really. So I don't think I should have any issues with that. 21,648. I think we should be fine. If I ever have to do any grinding, I think I should be okay for just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. We actually got that taken care of. So let's do that. Do we open some packs? We have like very few cards left in the booster box. Do we got that? How many dual orbs? Dual orbs is a different story. I will burn through these a lot. I have 36, unfortunately. There was at a point where I had like 1,000 or I'm sorry, like 900 or some like really high number. And I was actually just like having auto duel going through like a really slow shift at work. But unfortunately, I never recovered that amount of dual orbs. I do miss the dual orbs though. Like they're just so good, just like grind levels. All right. We have 9 packs. We're gonna open 3. Can we get a UR? Can we get a freaking UR just so we can get the DMG or the Yami Ruler, the Dark Delayer? Probably not. We'll find out. I have 3,056. You want to give me some?
Come on, you want to give me some dual orbs?
I would be very appreciative, Puka. I think the first playable skill level 16 or something like that. Before that, they aren't really effective. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I even kind of struggled finding a skill. We're just using Legend Draw, which is fine, but you know, a lot of the skills are so restrictive. Like, it takes a while for you to actually get like any merit out of them, like you mentioned. Tang, the Noodle Man. I love this art. It's so good. Stock, the Noodle Ninja. You know, it's starting to come to me, but maybe we'll make a pasta deck, al dente style. Seal the Ancients, pay 1,000. Look at all face down. Nope, terrible. Forest. This looks great. Innocent Lancer. No, you are. Bad card. Nowadays, the Fire Awakener. Changing a so change 1 to face up his warrior monster to your on your field to attack position. I don't really see that being useful. Unless there's like recovery cards and just puts in defense position. Like, I don't really see the merit of that. It's fine. I've never touched mine. That's awesome. I have 50 from grinding the hell out of the Yugioh event and the Alito event. The Alito event was pretty, it was pretty cool actually. Like, I actually have a passion. I wouldn't say like I do really enjoy battling boxers. So just kind of seeing a dude who actually played battling boxers in the anime was actually kind of cool. I never watched all of Zexal, so the fact that some character literally uses battling boxers is just so cool. We do love to see it, man. We do love to see it. But yo, like, honestly, for the majority of the auto duel, like this auto duel feature has just been super helpful in just getting nearly every character for Rush Duels up to almost level 20. I hate to say it. They have a full power of battling boxer decks and Duel Links. Let's go. That is awesome. Did you see some of the more recent stuff that Battle and Boxer got in the newest Legendary Duelist set in the TCG? It's kind of awesome to see what Battle and Boxer's got. It's pretty good. Honestly, I thought about picking it up, but I'm like, no, it's fine. I don't really have much opportunity to actually play paper Yu-Gi-Oh, unfortunately. Like I even have Called by the Graves by my desk, but like never actually comes up. I am confused why they only added 1 field spell and all the cards as forest. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. It would have made more sense if they added like Yami or Mountain, but maybe we'll get that in a future expansion. Oh, this is terrible. Draw Summon Skull. Pierce. Okay, so now we're not hacking anymore. Good. We never were. We could either wall up or go for the Mystic Seer. We have 25 cards in deck. 6 of them are normal summon. So the odds are... I'm not a mathematician, but, you know, let's just go for a gamble. Let's do that. Discard the cat. Let's try again! Thank goodness these are not hard once per turns. So go for the thing. I mean, Torna's... I don't want to risk losing this card, unfortunately, though. We'll set the Gazelle and just pass turn. Kind of wall up a little bit. Every morning I get called by the bed. I get when I geek to play personally. Called by the bed. I mean, but sleep is nice. Sometimes just getting a nice full night of sleep is good. Oh, I stand correct. I need 3 farmable SRs. I mean, 3 isn't too bad. It could be 4, right? And that'd just be awful. Even this dude's art's pretty sick. It kind of reminds me of like a mini Chaos Sorcerer from Invasion of Chaos. Never realized until I actually took a look into it. A sorcerer who has been tainted by the forbidden arts. He does not know the price of the power he desired. Oh, I can't wait to hear his lore and his backstory. And Dark Sorcerer Shippuden. What is he doing? Prima Guitar, the Shining Superstar. Pay 1,000 life points. All face monsters your opponent control on your field gain 300 times the number of monsters your opponent controls. That is actually kind of good. So they can all gain 900, so it's pretty decent for a push. Interesting. Prima Guitar could be kind of interesting. Not bad. It's a light type, so we can unfortunately get over it. You want to burn? You want to burn the player to death? Nah, I'd avoid getting burned. We could use Thunder. Lower its attack to 19 so we can swing over it. Mouse, why are you killing me right now? It's fine. So lower that. Chaos will prefer hit by the chaos. It looks like it. I believe it. I mean, honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of like been in the kind of like just giving like everybody a lore, which is kind of cool. The Hidden Arsenal arc storyline was pretty cool. Kind of like what they did with the whole Shadals and everything like that. So seeing, you know, lore, we like that. And get rid of the Prima Guitar. That's too good right now. It's a psychic. Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't like Roman like use psychics or something like that? All face of monsters on the field, on your field gain 300 attack to equal to the number of monsters your opponent controls times 300. So that's 900, which is not bad. Because based off the 900 boost alone, that could easily exceed to like 2,000 points of damage, but you're also getting over big monsters. So like having a 4-star with 24 potentially feels pretty good. Oh, we don't like to see that. Why do people play this? Why? I don't get it. Unless like we get like, you know, cards that like get effects when you draw during your opponent's turn. I just don't understand. Defense, unfortunately, is only 1,000, and they're playing a little bit of every. Well, they're playing some spellcasters. You didn't realize? Oh, nice! That is always a pretty cool surprise. Like it's always just nice to realize like you're pretty much done. So we're gonna be taking 27 next turn, so we have to use Phantom Bind, unfortunately. Otherwise, we just die. We'll take her attack, and then we'll use it on him, so we take less damage, hopefully. Nope. We got Phantom Bind. Oh, we got the 100. Oh my god. I swear, if they draw like sparks or something, it's all over. Last mission. Which one are you on? Like, you're on like stage 20, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh my god, that's impressive. That is very impressive, Puka. I'm like on stage 9 or 10, something along that line.
I gotta be careful because you can always, even if I end.
He had to inflict 777,777 points of battle damage. Damn. Well, might as well get started, right? Are you liking these quick duels so far? They're pretty good, man. They are definitely pretty good. It's a nice change of pace. Honestly, I've always been a fan of multiple formats, so they're just having a realization being supported. Hopefully, Konami keeps supporting it, and it doesn't become another cross duel situation. If anybody remembers cross duel, but we're probably dead if anything. So we'll normal summon the radio, summon Tormna, the Windweaver. I mean, it doesn't really matter because, like, if they draw any monster that is stronger than any one of ours, we're kind of done for. We'll discard you. We'll do that to defense position. We already had Pierce the whole time. It doesn't matter, honestly. We'll activate Pierce to see if we could somewhat make our opponent think we have another Phantom Bind. We'll swing for 16, at least get some damage on board. Yeah, we're probably dead. Honestly, if we last one more turn, I will literally be shocked. And if we die to Sparks, stream is over. Stream is over. Why aren't they drawing? There you go. You have 5 cards there, my guy. You can do this. If that happened, I would be laughing. Oh, I'd be laughing. Lose 600 light points. Okay, okay. Oh, wait, they're searching. They're searching for an answer. Oh my god. It is possible we might actually be alive for another turn. The only reason why they're summoning Mystic Dealer is because they're searching. They're searching. No way. No way. Are we good? I think we're okay. He hasn't done anything yet. I think we're good. It was just a fucking lie. No, it's fine. That delay actually gave me hope. Are the cards time? Oh, they got what they needed, man. They got what they needed. Oh no! That's fine. GG. I don't understand why they're playing the Tortoise card though. Tortoise of Greed, I think is what it's called. I just don't see any real good use out of it. Let me actually take a look at some of the decks here. So, Prima Guitar, like honestly, when we get more Psychic support, I actually might consider building this just because I do like this effect. Again, we're starting off with 6,000, paying 1,000 light points to take away more than that. Seems pretty good. Oh, this makes me feel sad now. Just kidding. Dark Magician's fine. Dark Magician's fine. So much good stuff. No, not at all. Not at all. I just like I like uniformity, if that makes sense, like tribal decks. Hence from like my Magic the Gathering background. But like I'm just kind of curious to see like what other support we do get. But yeah, you can play Prima in like almost anything. She's fishing in the Dragly deck. I could see that for sure, just because she's boosting everybody else's attack, and then your 1,000 attack dude can attack twice, and so can Draggies, of course. So no, like definitely a good card overall. Think I got a Prismatic Premium out? Let's go. That's awesome, dude. I actually might take a look and see if I actually have it. Oh shit, Cyberpunk 2077 and Bouncers. That's impressive. It hasn't even broke the game yet. Pretty solid actually. So we'll summon Mystic Dealer. Oh my god, come on, work with me. There we go. We have to pitch this, unfortunately. Dark Sorcerer, not too shabby. But unfortunately, we don't have a way to go over the Bouncer. Check the grade. They're playing sorcerers and a little bit of psychic, so a little bit of everything. So this may not be as good as I'd like it to be. The 7's Witch we probably should not bust it out because it's just not going to do anything. We'll crash our sorcerers. We'll set the mist, the aqua. And then, yeah, that's... We're going to be taking the 1,000 regardless. It is what it is. Yeah, that's fine. Another one? Are they just loaded? Oh, they're just they're hand dumping. I get it. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, wait, what? But no, like, oh yeah, we draw up to 5. 7 roads. Summon Skull. We'll take that. So at least at this point we can kind of be on the counter offense. And that's like one of the cool things with rush duels is that you just like drawing up to 5 cards, like it just gives you the opportunity of just turning things around pretty quickly. Swing over, and then we'll be able to do quite a bit here. And what's really cool is that they're only going to be able to draw 2 cards as opposed to more than what we would draw. Should have sat the Pierce down, but that's fine. We still have Phantom Bind, so if they try to normal summon something, we're probably good. Oh, they're going to crash? Oh, we got it. We got it. Oh, they're not going to crash. That's sad. Give me 7 roads. Nope. All right, that's fine. Okay, so without... It doesn't matter. Math is math. We win. GG. I kind of wish I didn't level up Yugioh all the way because at least we could have gotten levels, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll still take the win zone, just get like the points from the wins. But I mean, so far, overall, I gotta say, I'm probably enjoying this more than the Switch game for Rush Duels, just because, like, I kind of can't wait to see all the stuff they actually drop. Oh my god, this is good. Holy shit. I want more characters too, yeah. I still thankfully have Roman to still unlock, and then I can actually get more levels and stuff like that, but I hear ya. Interesting. Brian Howe, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Metal community. Glad to have you a part. Hope you're doing well tonight, morning, afternoon, whatever time zone it is for you. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Recovery for that's actually not too bad, actually. They won't raise the levels until they add more content to the world's ATM. It's just how they do things in Duel Links. The fact we open up with this is disgusting, but unfortunately, my heart is telling me not to just dump them turn 1. So I think we're just going to summon the boy and then just pass turn. Recovery Force, I mean, that's fine. We might be able to get use out of Recovery Force next turn anyway. Why would you set Thunder the Thunder? I mean, it is Rush Duels, so we could always summon 3, so it's fine. But honestly, Thunder the Thunder is just such a good utility card because it can help remove problems. He's also got a wicked design. I don't know. He kind of reminds me of like Donnie, like a cyberpunk kind of like rocket powered Donnie from the Wild Thornberries. Wow, a full. I haven't seen this yet in Rush Duels. An entire maxed out board. I could have literally just not do anything and they'll just getting no resources. So we could kind of just like slowly start accumulating something. I don't know if I want to do that. That sounds mean. We have Recovery Force. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, they're going to draw up to 3, so they're probably fine anyway. We have Recovery Force. That's fine. We'll start slapping at some of their stuff. Mystic Seer defense mode? Bruh. Why would you do that? It's so good for draw. And just controlling your graveyard. $1,000? Okay. You have the Hammer Crush. Unfortunately, it's not Phantom Bind, but it's fine. Very much a spellcaster centric, so we kind of know what to expect. One spellcaster type monster in your field gains 200 attack and increases level by 2. So it's gonna. Wait, what? Oh, Seventh Roads Excel. One face up monster for 600 attack. Those summoners turn gains 100 attack. Back to the skill and you turn forward on your return. Wow, that is actually really good. Oh my god. Maybe we should make a deck around that. That is a pretty good, like, for pushing card, honestly. The effect, the boost is only for this turn, so we can always summon up our stuff too next turn and just go for you. Oh, damaging. Yeah, so Wonder Splat's gonna use this effect. So he's gonna gain 200, increase it to 9, then he's probably gonna use the effect again. I mean, the fact that they're just pitching stuff is good. Wait, why did they do that? Why would they use... Wouldn't it make more sense to use 7 roads first and then Recovery Force to be able to maximize his damage output?
I activate my spell card. Recovery Force.
Bruh. If they only have the same attributes, maybe they're really pushing for it. Because I want to say I saw some other attributes besides just the wind. To me, that is very interesting. Misplay. I mean, potentially. We didn't get to check the grave too much, but most likely. Why would you summon it to attack mode either? I don't get that. 32. Impressive. All right, that's fine. So we can at least probably summon our 7 roads and then start doing some pretty decent damage. They also decided to attack a winged dragon, which I think we already had a water engrave. That's actually kind of cool. We have Mystic Dealer, which is good, but unfortunately it's not going to work too well for us. So I think what we'll do, we'll normal you, check grave. What attributes do we not have? We don't have earth or water, so it doesn't really. We'll use the effect. We'll pitch you. We actually should have pitched the Mystic Seer, or him, so we could have pitched that, but it's fine. Effects. So we'll pitch you to the grave, summon 7 stars, or 7 roads magician, not stars. It's a new mod for many players to see why you can't, so you can see those kind of, but for sure. A lot of people are still like in the form of just like learning how to play the decks and things like that, because like sequencing is definitely much different in this game versus like Duel Links in general or something like that. We don't, well actually hang on, first we'll do this. It's pretty nice. I meant to do this first, but it's fine. We'll pop this one. It's probably another Phantom Mine. Oh, I feel so... All right, go to combat. We'll attempt to swing over this first. So they definitely have Phantom Bind because there's response time here. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. I'd rather... Okay. They could have got a little bit more mileage out of that, but that's fine too. That's fine. Michael J 400, it's good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Thank you for the goat emoji sound. There it is. It's so good. It's so good. All right, so they're gonna draw 5. I feel like they probably will be able to do something pretty decent here. Spell Archer coming in strong. Let's go. How's it going, Michael? Hope you're doing well tonight, or whatever time zone it is for you. Up for a rush duel? Yeah. What we'll do? I was only expecting on just doing PvP and like ranked, but yeah, we can do a rush duel. After this one, we'll do a quick rush duel. Then I think after that, I'm actually gonna have to end the stream here. So unfortunately, your boy did a ton of overtime, and I'm exhausted. So yeah, we could throw down for a duel. Since you asked so nicely, and I appreciate you. Recovery Force. No, that's what we got. 3 Recovery Forces. Okay. Okay. Wait, do I actually have my cool Exodia WinCon? No. Wait, what? Oh no. I'm out of orbs. And, oh, I feel that. I mean, I'm out of orbs, but I have keys for days, unfortunately. Oh no, the 7 roads is gone, but we got another copy of this. I'm actually okay with that. It's so good. It's so good. We will pitch. We can pitch the cat. That's fine. Summon another 7 roads. It's a nice request to summon the goat calling you, and I take none of this information. It's the goat sound. It's so good. Let's see. So we can attack over that. Phantom Bind is probably live. We will do Recovery Force. Send that back. Send that. Yeah, because we already have Aqua Magician in Graveyard, so that's fine. We can send her back too, because we already have the cat in the grave, and they share the same attribute. Darkness that's not... It's not bad. Hydrate, you got it. I don't think I want to use Darkness Approaches. Even if they do have Phantom Bind. We'll set it just so we can get the extra draw. So swing over that because there's no way we have 20 magicians. So we're going to take some reduction here, but we're still going to have all of our creatures, right? Yeah, Phantom Bind, I kind of expected that. That's fine. And then we're going to do 30. Oh, wow. Just barely. Actually, more than enough for the win. Let's go. I take note of this information. I mean, the goat sound is just kind of like an iconic meme thing. Oh, we actually got a new skill. What do? Set spark. Can be activated once per duel. Set sparks from your deck or graveyard into your spell or trap zone. No. I'm sorry, no. 200 damage, especially in a format like this where we have 6,000 life points. Not the way I want to go about it. At least we get these two kind of like tickets for... Nice. That's great. At least with this, we're getting like, you know, tickets too. That's pretty cool. So dual room, creator room. Oh, so they do get you up here doing it. Oh, you can even do speed. Oh, interesting. Speed duels and legacy. I didn't actually catch that. I barely do like the whatever duels they used to do. I probably should make a hand blocker now here, shouldn't I? Unfortunately, I don't actually have one, so we'll see what we can actually do. The image. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can go with this one. That's fine. Boop. Just kind of like trippy watching like my avatar just like slowly move on the other side. That's hilarious, actually. We'll actually need more of those. Yeah, we'll actually need. So. Doop. Doop. Boop. They're multiplying, unfortunately. Boop. Then I think one more should be it. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's so good. It's so good. All right, Michael. Best luck. We'll just do like a quick 1v1. Unfortunately, I don't have the time for a 2v2. Let's go. It's funny, we actually used to have like, I think I might just like make my own custom image where like there's a Magic card, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, there's like a Black Lotus and stuff, just like a bunch of random card games. Like, oh, we're popping off. We used to have one for like Exodia, but I'm like, nah, we'll just not. Interesting. I mean, it's not too bad because we can potentially get rid of a lot of these, so we don't really need to worry about them too much. It's actually kind of funny. The army of metallics are actually preventing our hand from being seen. That's actually kind of funny. Set 3 and pass. Oh, it feels so weird to do that. Red Medicine, okay. That's like 200 plus. Oh, 500, not bad. Going for the Twin Edge Dragon. This is one that can attack twice. Yep, okay. Check this out, bro. Sky Dragon. Yo, this thing is, oh man, it's so nostalgic. I love Sky Dragon. Kazel, the king of mythical beasts, has been defeated. Oh no. Heart of the Cards. Oh, that's pretty, that's pretty solid actually. So what we'll do is we'll normal Mystic Dealer. We'll use his effect. Yeah, we'll just piss the other one. Not bad, not bad. So I think what we'll do is we'll normal. We'll send you to the grave, and we'll send you to the grave so you're not a liability. I mean, sure, we missed out on one of the attributes here, but come on, we don't want him to be too much of a liability. Oh, not Torn of the Wind Weaver. That's actually a good card. No, I think we'll keep that in our hand for follow-up plays. We forgot to set it, but that's fine. And we'll swing for some damage here, and I think that'll be our turn. You say go.
I end my turn. I draw. Show yourself. I summon a monster.
Lizard, so good, so good. Gravity Press Dragon. Ooh, that's good. Honestly, just Gravity Press is just really good. Like the reduction of being 700 is actually pretty huge. Main phase. There's something Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress #1. Do they have Dragius in hand? Or what do they have? Okay. Interesting.
Get ready to battle. Dragon Knight of Darkness, attack.
Interesting. That's fine. That is totally fine. In response, we'll use Gravity, or I'm sorry, Phantom Bind. Literally the best trap card in the entire format, my personal opinion. Ooh. All right, let's go. Summon Mystic nope, no targets, that's fine. Tribute for the Summoned Skull. We'll set another card. We'll set another card. And then we'll activate 7 roads. Pretty much only a few different types, but I guess that's fine. It's more than enough to be able to secure the win for this one. The other cards aren't really good. They don't make impact on the main patch. Yeah, very, very true. Unfortunately, a lot of the other like spell and traps we do have. Also, Michael, thank you for the game, by the way. Appreciate you. Unfortunately, a lot of like the spell and traps like in the main set, like there's just not a whole lot of utility. Like Dragonic, whatever it was called, is really good. But like there's just not a whole lot of like utility here. Like Dragonic Pressure is really good. Hammer Crush is okay. It'll get better. Phantom Bind is just so good. I'm actually really happy we actually have 3 copies of. Pierce is also good too because it gives piercing damage just straightforward to the point. Pretty solid. Yeah, like we'll eventually get some better stuff. You know, let's actually open up a few packs. We'll do that really quick before we end the stream, unfortunately. Triple Trio. When an opposed monster declares an attack when you have all 3 face-up level 3. Too restricted. Unfortunately, it's just too restricted right now. Oh, we actually finally have our final UR. Oh, it's the DMG. What a way to close out the stream. This card gains attack equal to the number of dark. Oh, it's actually 500. I mean, Legends, you can only have 1 copy, so it'd be 25 max. You know, take what you will with that. Not too bad. All right, but we pretty much cleared that entire box. I'm actually probably done with that box, which is good because I can't wait for the next one. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for me tonight. We're at that time where I have to end the stream here. Just switch characters. I'm sorry, man. The door room is still open. I think I saw Puke in there. You're more than welcome to have a few goes at there. For now, though, I have to end the stream. Unfortunately, I work pretty early tomorrow. Honestly, I'm actually surprised we were able to muster up the stream, honestly. Like, today was a pretty hectic day, so... Again, thank you guys for bearing with me on that. And also, Pacos, thank you for the follow. Pleasure for the meeting you and also for joining our community. Appreciate you. Great stream, Hobie. No, thank you. Have a good night. You as well. Again, thank you so much for the follow. It is 1,000. Your opponent has 1. That is true. That is true. But that's kind of situational. But yeah, you're right. Because it's in either player's graveyard. For now, though, I think that's going to be it for me. Everybody have a great rest of your night. I will see you all in the next stream. We'll definitely be doing something. Maybe we'll be doing something for sure on Wednesday, because that'll be when we do more Dragon Quest treasures as I knock the mic, and then we'll probably do something on Thursday as well because I have PTO for that. Actually, no, scratch that, I don't. All right. Anyway, everybody have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.